Hold on, we lost Judy.
She was there a minute ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All
Right,
right.
hold on.
I have.
Let her get the shoes.
We're ready. Are we ready? All right.
It's written out, it's reading. Alright, you're good.
Okay. At 8:00, I have 8:04. We're back into session, and
9:01.
It was 9:01.
Oh, Lee. Oh. All right, my watch is a little bit fast, so it's 9:01. Is that what y'all are saying?
Yes.
Okay. For the closed session, only public business matters that are lawfully exempted from open meeting requirements under the Virginia Freedom of Information Act were discussed in the closed session to which this certification applies, and only such business as were identified in the motion by which the closed session was convened were heard, discussed, or considered by town council. Certification passed as follows, and the town councilman will be asked to sign that agreeing to it.
Madam Clerk.
Rollins,
Yay.
Smith,
Yay.
Wilson,
Yay.
Tinsley,
Yay.
Ash,
Yay.
Graham,
Yay.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, the results of what we discussed in the session. The restaurant was discussed. We ironed out some things that were there. Unless something catastrophic happens, we will have a new restaurant in Jarratt August 1st with Alex, his name is Borganza, running this restaurant. Alex has extensive restaurant experience. I think somebody said he had seven restaurants, and has made a success of them. So that is something extremely good for our town. I wish he had been here tonight to talk to us and to talk to the folks in the closed session, but as far as we know, things are a go. As far as our people working, we have agreed to hire them, get them out of the temp service, hire them as full-time employees of the town of Jarratt, and we welcome all three. We have given them a salary that we think is good to start with, and we hope to have a long and good relationship with these folks. And y'all know that if things don't go right, we know who you're gonna call. So anyway, those were the things that were discussed was personnel matters and the restaurant. Under old business, the ADA repairs for this building were put out for bid. As it happened, we only got one bid, and that was from Kidd and Company, Kidd Corporation, I think was the name of it. Kidd and Son, or whatever it was. That came back. The estimates were for $6,220 to install soffits here, wrap the building with metal fascia and rack boards, install tieback house wrap on the gables, tear off and replace the shingles that have damaged from the tree. And the estimate that they gave us, the $6,220, is based on both labor and materials. The estimate may vary due to the price of materials. Now, the other estimate that they gave us was for, other items here. Working on the bathroom, both bathrooms need, extensive work. They're old and, there's some water damage and the, baseboards and the trim are, again, old and damaged. It's been a long time since work has been done on them. They have to detach the toilet and replace them with a different toilet in the back one. Tear out the baseboards, trim and replace. Fix the floor thresholds. Believe me, if you're in a chair, those thresholds just don't cut it.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. There are other baseboards that need to be replaced, install a door in the hallway, hang sheetrock in the storage room, get things ready for paint, install railings beside the steps, and I think it's these steps right here, coming up to the chambers. Frame wall up to the ceiling and hallway, tear out an exterior door and put in a new one.
Which door?
Is
That
it
one
this
right
one right here? Okay.
Just riding down at the bottom, and, I mean, by the time you tear it out and try to put a new frame in it, you're probably better off just to buy a whole nother door.
Yeah, I don't see the ramp in there. That's what.
I do not see a
Yeah.
ramp in here. I do not see.
I see it. Yeah, I don't
And
see
I
it.
don't see the sidewalk.
Does he do concrete? That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah, he did. That's those are big ones.
I don't see anything but sidewalk with it.
I see the thresholds in the door.
He has covered 3 windows and mortared the exterior wall. Where's he taking out 3 windows?
Well, that's what I was gonna ask you.
Which windows?
Yeah, we're going to ask for a school.
He's talking about the ones at the top on this side of the building right here. The ones on the top on this side of the building right here, where they are.
They're not in use, they're unuseful, it's better off just to cover them up and put mortar over them than it is to rip out and put it in.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, he talked.
Tear out and install 7 new windows. That's $3,500 of this. So that's 9,520. Now, up to discussion.
Yeah, it doesn't have the sidewalks or
It does not have
the
sidewalks,
ramps. That was a big one for me.
I didn't see the sidewalk.
He does do concrete though, right?
He did write them down. He might have just, put them in there, but he said he was fix those. We're not stopping for it.
They've already done that.
Yeah, they already did those. Yeah, they already done that. They done, yeah, those are brand new.
Yeah, kind of our major things.
Sidewalks.
Sidewalk in the right.
Sidewalk with ramps, yeah.
What are y'all talking about putting?
Up top,
And the 7, I guess he was talking about these.
Upstairs?
the old windows upstairs, yeah. The old crank windows.
Gotta give us a place.
If you're gonna do all this,
Well, last time I seen it up there, you couldn't even see the floor, so much junk and trash out there. I mean, why you worry about the woman?
We're cleaning it up now.
yeah.
It's gonna be cleaned up.
We're working on it now.
Right.
Kitchen's already looking better, so I understand. I haven't been up
Yeah.
there. I can't get my chair up
You
there.
ain't gonna get it.
No. Can't get my chair up there.
That's when you put a call in to Harry Potter.
There you go. If that works, I'll let you know, okay? Alright. Now, the restaurant roof is not in here. What's the pleasure? was over $15,000, 15 and a half.
Which budget is this?
I don't know.
This is on that vote.
Now,
Capital improvement.
capital improvement budget,
I thought we stuff that we were gonna do a whole lot of that rest of that,
Well, if they have a
no, the
renter,
restaurant's not,
Gotta fix the roof.
gotta fix the roofs, but
Gotta fix the roof.
All of this right now, Ronnie, that they're talking about is this.
Yep.
yeah, this building right here, not the restaurant.
it's a lot of work.
But it needs it.
It needs it.
It needs it.
It needs it. It needs it. You know, it's
You
not
gotta
gonna,
walk around with it, the exterior around this roof, the gutters.
Does this have the gutters on it? Yeah. I don't see the gutters on here either.
It's not.
I didn't see gutters, I saw the fascia.
Are they planning on replacing the gutters?
The gutters, I think he uses a guy that comes and makes them on the site, so
Okay.
he probably didn't have an estimate to give for that.
I see the soffit,
Yeah, I see soft around the building
fascia.
vinyl.
rack boards. And this is not counting the painting on the inside, because we're planning like rainy days, we'll get our maintenance guys to paint,
That's
and
cool.
winter's coming, and, you know, they can paint, on off days.
Yes.
Can we ask for more detail? Can you contact me and give me a little more detailed scope of work? I mean, this is, in my opinion, it describes it, but just a little more detail with the concrete, and the gutters involved.
Okay.
Cause I definitely, that was the biggest ADA complaint was the ramp.
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
That's the biggest thing we wanted to fix.
I know I'm out of order, but if you're considering this building, please include a sound system. We've been begging, pleading for how long? And it's sad to sit here every meeting and can't hear.
It works when it wants to,
That's the problem.
and then it
Doesn't want to.
squawks.
Doesn't
When
want to
it-
most of the time.
It needs repairs, bad.
It works on those.
Yeah. Well, we can get more detail here, but do you want to ask about adding ramps and sidewalks?
I
Yes,
thought,
yes, ma'am, because that wasn't that supposed to be included?
Yes.
I thought if you had for the interest for the people going and coming over here.
yeah, we had to change that when we found out that the property line is like right beside this building for some reason. It goes along with the fence, and we'd have to ask for an easement. So we're gonna make that door right there ADA compliant, and we'll take this spot right here on the front. That'll be the handicap accessible spot. Is what we're gonna end up going with.
And now, when he was here, he did write down the ramp, the shed, and the gutters.
Yeah. Have one going sloping that way and that way.
Yes.
That way, if you approach from either side.
All right, we'll get some more details and see what he comes back with. All right, the next thing on here is the time clock. You mentioned it last month. I don't think Adam has had time, and we haven't had time to really, do anything with the time clock, to look at it, to see, if it can be reprogrammed for, a pin.
Did you ever find the envelope?
I think I know where it is.
Okay,
I think I have it.
alright,
Okay, we'll get together.
yeah.
Scholarship was the next thing. We had nobody apply. May 1, no. May 1 was the deadline, not a soul.
Did it get out to the schools in time? Did we got them out to the
I
schools,
think
Sussex
so.
and Grayson?
I think so,
Okay.
but not a single person applied.
Don't be surprised because we've had
Yeah.
Charlie's.
The fire department, yeah.
Three-
The
two or
fire
three
department,
years.
you're right. Yeah, James
We've had it,
Lexus.
it's
Nobody applied.
$5,000, something like that. We've had it for 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. Donald's plaque and bonus, I think, we all know, he was very happy
Good deal.
to get his bonus, and, he was given his plaque. So, Donald, I think Donald left happy. And I hope he's happy in his retirement.
Can we ask how much his bonus was?
Yes.
$1,000.
Thousand.
Oh, okay, okay.
I saw him at the store and he was pretty grateful. He said he's working more than he worked.
Oh, did his wife
is
have
he
all the
working
honeydews?
hard?
Yeah, he said he got a longer list than what he used to have. I think he's enjoying it.
All right, the John Deere tractor has come home. James has been working on it, and it right now it needs a belt on the whatever that thing is in the back.
It need a belt on the finishing board. That's
On the
it.
finishing board.
And it need to be greased and she's ready to ride.
What'd you have to do to fix it out of curiosity? You put a kill switch on it?
You don't need one, they got one on it already.
Just disconnect the battery.
I just disconnect the battery, ain't that what I said?
That's good.